I'm Yvette Fulton. I'm an online life and business coach. I'm also a former virtual assistant, and I'm creating this video as part of Alison Matthews' series on efficiency for small businesses. I want to talk about setting goals. I'm not going to go into details on the goals themselves, because the goals you choose will be specific to you and your business. Instead, I want to explore how you can set different kinds of goals to help you achieve more efficiency in your business. Here is a quote from Alice in Wonderland. Could you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here? That depends a good deal on where you want to get to, said the cat. I don't much care where, said Alice. Then it doesn't much matter which way you go, said the cat. If you're setting out on a journey and you don't know where you want to go, you can go around in circles. And as the cat says, it doesn't much matter. But it's not a very efficient way to run a business. Goals help to set the direction. If you have clear goals, you can measure each decision or action against them to see if it's taking you in the right direction. And that saves a lot of time and resources, leading to greater efficiency. There are different ways to categorize goals, and I want to look here at three. There are goals you set for your business itself. Then there are goals you can set for your team, including yourself. And there are life goals, or your bigger picture goals. There's quite a lot of overlap between them, especially for a small business owner. The goals that you set in one area will impact on the other areas, and they often depend on each other for success. Here are some examples of general goals people might set in each of these categories. I suggest you look at your life goals first, because for many people, this is where your why lives, the reasons why you want to have a successful business in the first place, and some of the reasons why you might want to make it more efficient. If spending time with your kids is an important goal for you, you won't want to spend 24/7 working on your business to achieve your business success. So you'll want to prioritize efficient time management skills, such as learning how to delegate effectively. If you want to buy a second home, or a faster car, or a yacht, you'll want to make sure that your finances are efficient, keeping your costs low and your margins high. The third one might look more like a business goal than a life goal. This was a goal set by a businessman that I know, but he didn't set it as a goal for his business. At the time, he didn't even have a business. He was still at school. But he kept his eye on the goal right through school and university, and then working to gain the experience he needed to start that business. He ran a very efficient business, so he was able to achieve his goal and still have time to enjoy all the other things in life that were important to him. What kind of goals might you set for your business? Here are three very different goals. And of course, you might want all three. There's nothing wrong with that. But the goals that you choose to place most of your focus on will determine the areas of your business where you most need to maximize your efficiency. Whether you employ people in your business, work with freelancers, or your team is simply you and your cat, setting goals on an individual and project level will benefit the efficiency of your business as a whole. How do you set a good goal? Start by identifying the problem. What is the issue you are trying to solve? And how is it a problem for you, your team, or your business? A very simple example would be, your problem is that some employees habitually turn up late every morning. The problem is the lateness. But how exactly is it a problem for you? It could be that your processes require everyone to start at the same time, so their lateness is affecting everybody's productivity. Or it might be that punctuality itself is really important to you, so their lateness is violating one of your values. Two very different answers. How you answer this question for your problem will influence the outcome, because now you know specifically how the issue is affecting you or your business. But don't get stuck here looking at the problem. If you look at a problem, you'll see a problem. If I say, don't think of a kangaroo, I bet you all now have a picture of a kangaroo in your heads. Apparently our brains can't easily process a negative. So when I say don't think of a kangaroo, your brain has to think of a kangaroo in order to process the instruction. It's the same with a problem. If you keep looking at the problem, your brain can't easily get rid of it because it's right there in front of you all the time. If you look at a problem, you'll see a problem. But if you look for solutions, you might just find a solution. So ask yourself, what would you rather have? Stop focusing on the negative and ask yourself, what would you like instead? Give your brain something positive to move towards. Using the previous example, you might answer this question by saying, I would like all my employees to be at their workstations on time every morning, ready for work, and set that as the goal. Or you might decide that your goal is to communicate your values to your workforce more effectively, so that they understand the importance of punctuality in your company culture. The next question to ask yourself is this 100% within your own control? Or do you need someone else to play a part? If you do, who is it? And what can you do to support them to make success more likely? If your goal is within your own control, that's great. But in business, we often need the cooperation of others to succeed in our goals. And we can achieve more collaborating with others than we can on our own. But if your goal depends wholly on other people, it's not a good goal. Choose a goal where you have a significant ability to influence the outcome, and then take all possible steps to move everyone towards success. Once you've chosen your goal, how will you know when you achieve it? Get specific. Imagine a scene where you have already achieved your desired outcome. When would you like that to be? What does it look like? Where are you? Who else is there? How are things different? And how did you get here? Spend some time looking at this scene and see if there's anything that you would like to change. If there is, tweak the picture until you're happy with it. Then step inside the scene and notice, what do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? Experience this with your senses. If you bought that yacht, feel the wind on your face. But also take a few moments to experience the emotions that you're feeling when you achieve your goal. What does it feel like? One final question. If you could have this right now, would you take it? Your answer should be a definite yes. If it's a no, or a maybe, or a yes, but, ask yourself, what are your concerns? Dig deep here, because These are the things that will sabotage your goals if you don't get them out into the open and address them. Whatever they are, you have to go right back to the question, what would you rather have? And include this new information in your answer. One client of mine wanted to expand his business. However, when we went deeper, he uncovered a conflict. He liked to travel and have a lot of flexibility, and he placed a very high value on that freedom. But he also had a belief, deeply hidden, that to achieve his goal he would have to work very long hours and work very hard. Once he had this insight, he was able to adjust his business model so he could support his clients in a more efficient way and achieve his income goal while still having flexibility and freedom. So going back to your goal, if you're setting a goal for your business that is in conflict with a goal in another area of your life or with one of your core values, your unconscious mind will resist it. This question is a powerful way to uncover these conflicts. The mind is an amazing thing. It usually has all the answers that we need. We just need to ask the question. And as you ask yourself all these questions, one of the things you're really going to love about setting goals to streamline your business is the sense of making progress as you keep checking those daily actions against your goals to keep you moving in the right direction. I hope you find this video helpful. If you want to find out more about this goal setting process or would like some help with choosing your goals, you can find me at the links below.